What are you doing? I swear this girl always goes and sits for a number 2 on the toilet when I want to record. What, she's going to shout, wash my bottom in a minute. All well, welcome back to my channel, and to all my new subscribers, hello, hope you are all well. Thank you for subscribing, it means a lot to me. Hopefully you enjoy all my videos, but if you don't, it's fine. Yeah, so today's video is another cook with me. I know a lot of you like videos like this, so that's why I'm doing it, and I know some of you prefer my vlogs and stuff rather than my cooking videos, which is fine. We all have different like things we like, but yeah, this is going to be just a cook with me video. So if this is not your type of video, then go and watch one of my vlogs or my hauls. But yeah, so today I'm going to cook chicken and mushroom pie for dinner, and I thought I would record it and show you the recipe. Let's get straight to the video. So for this recipe, you're going to need 1 kg of chicken. You're going to need mushrooms, frozen, fresh, whatever floats your boat. You're gonna need puff pastry. This is halal, so you can use this one. This is from Asda. You're gonna need an onion. You're gonna need bisto granules. You need water. You're gonna need plain flour. You're gonna need salt and pepper. You're also gonna need garlic and ginger. I just use frozen ones, as you lot know if you've watched all my other videos. All my other videos, you would know I use frozen ones. So I'm going to use 1 garlic cube and 1 ginger cube, and then I'm also going to use cinnamon sticks, but the cinnamon sticks you will take out once the chicken's ready. I like to do that. I don't know why, I just do. But yeah, you don't have to use the cinnamon sticks. Right, so that's the ingredients. Oh, and you're going to need a little bit of oil as well. Okay, so let's get to cooking. I'm going to put a little bit of oil into the pan, not too much, very little bit, just so it don't stick to the pan really. Let the oil heat up a little bit. So my onion's cut. Yeah, my onion's cut. So I'm just gonna wait for the oil to heat up a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the onions in. Sorry about the noise in the background. Both the girls are home. I've again left cooking till they're both home. So, you know, this is reality of life. You want to like be all goods and get everything done before the kids come home, which I wasn't just sitting around today. I was getting things done, but I just didn't get the cooking done because I took the chicken out this morning and it was taking time to defrost. So yeah. Okay. Anyways. So the heat's in the oil. The oil is heating up a little bit now, so I'm just going to put that in.
No, you don't get it. You don't get it.
And then I'm going to mix it. I'm sure I say this for like every dish that I make, but this is one of my favourite recipes. I love, do you know what? I love anything with chicken. Chicken pastas. I love chicken lasagna. I love chicken and mushroom pie. I just love it. Do you know what I want to make one day? And I need to find the perfect recipe. A big leg of lamb. Is it leg? I don't know what you call it, but you know, like a big piece of lamb. My auntie used to make it. Like, you know how you do roast chicken? I want to do a roast lamb. That's what I want to do. So if you've got any nice recipes, leave them down below. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on low heat, put the lid on, and then I'm going to let the onions like cook, get soft. And I don't know why, I just find that my curries come out much nicer. My curries, my food, any food that has onions in it, I just find they always taste nicer when I just let the onions cook on low heat for a little bit. I just find like all the juices come out nicely and onions get nice and soft. I don't know if I just prefer it that way. Any time that I've cooked the onions quickly, I've just never liked it, so I do prefer this way. So if you have got time on your hands, yeah, just let the onions slow cook on low heat. Okay, so I'm just going to turn you off for a bit and I will be back to show you the next step. Okay, my onions are soft enough now. Let me show you.
In the cupboard. In the downstairs cupboard.
Alright. So I'm just putting 1 garlic and 1 ginger in there. This is what it's looking like. It is sticking. I hate this pan. It's like really annoying. Just turn that light on. Yeah, this pan is like always gets stuck. But yeah, I'm going to add my chicken in now. So my chicken has been washed. Yeah. Leave a little bit of chicken. Right, so I'm going to leave a little bit of chicken on the side because I'm going to make the girls something separate. They don't like chicken and mushroom pie, so I'm not going to force them to eat it. So all I'm going to do with this chicken is just marinate it with salt and pepper and some garlic powder, and then yeah, and I'll give them like waffles with it and some cucumbers and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to leave that on the side for them. So I am going to put cinnamon sticks in it. You don't have to put this in it, but I like to put it in there. So I'm going to put some cinnamon sticks in it. Once the chicken's cooked, I am going to take these out. Okay, so I'm going to let that cook on low heat now. Let the water come out of the chicken and dry up a little bit and cook a little bit, and then I'm going to come back, put it on high heat, cook it a little bit more, and then show you what I do next. So I am going to come back to you lot in a bit. So I'm just going to dry out the water that the chicken has let off now. And then once the water is dry, I'm going to put in the mushrooms. So the water's all dry. I'm going to take the cinnamon sticks out now. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if the lighting's bad. I do have a ring light. I just can't be bothered to bring that down because my kitchen's quite small and I just can't be bothered, but sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just going to take the cinnamon sticks out now. So 1. And where's the second one? Where are you? Oh, there's the other one. Come on, man. Right, 2. So I've taken the cinnamon sticks out now. Add the mushrooms in. Put in how many mushrooms you want. I think I'm just going to use this whole bag. Might as well. Okay. Put them all. Right, give it a little mix. Okay, so I'm just going to let that cook a little bit more because mushrooms just need to defrost a little bit and cook a little tiny bit. But while it's on low heat over there, I am going to make the sauce. So you need Bisto gravy granules for this. First thing, I should fill up the kettle water. So I'm just going to boil some kettle water. By the way, my kettle, look, and I've got matching toaster. They're both from Asda. Love them, love them. But yeah, so I've got the kettle on, and then I'm going to put in 6 heaped teaspoons of the gravy granules. Yeah, they're focused. So 6 heaped teaspoons of the gravy granules. Okay, 1, 6. And then I'm going to fill it up with water up to just under, up to about 350 mils. I'm going to fill it up with the boiled water, and then I'm going to mix it so it can all dissolve. I'm really hot. It's really hard to cook with a hijab on. That's why you should just show the cooking part and not me, because I take my hijab off, which I might end up doing actually to finish this off, but let's see. Right, so the kettle's boiled. I'm going to pour in 350 mils. I'm going to add in the salt and pepper once I put the gravy. I'm going to put the salt and pepper in after I put the gravy in, just to see how much I sort of need, or if I even need any. I do always put salt and pepper in it, but I just like to see how much I need. I'm going to do more than this, by the way, but I'll show you what I do with the next one. So, well, that was silly, wasn't it? Right. Oh, it's hard work moving you around here, there, everywhere, all around the place. And I'm going to get the gravy and pour it in there. I'm going to do more in a minute, but you'll see what I do. Right, I'm just going to let that cook on high heat and take this back over here. So this time I'm going to do 4 heaped spoonfuls. 1, right, and then I'm going to add water again, about 1/4 litre. Well, obviously more, I always do this, about 300 mils, about 300 mils with 4 heaped spoonfuls. Gonna mix it again. So here's the weird part that you lot might find a bit weird. So I'm going to add flour, plain flour, into this gravy. So basically, okay, what the flour does, it just thickens up the sauce a bit, like if you want thick sauce. And if you blend it with something hot, so the hot gravy or hot water, it just mixes better into the, you know, whole dish, if you know what I mean, and it doesn't go into lumps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this in there. I don't know how much I'm going to put in there, I forgot. I'm just going to, you know, see, and then I usually whisk it all together, or blend it or whatever, and yeah, that's what I do, just to thicken up the sauce and make the sauce a bit more like, I don't know if it's creamy, it just thickens up the sauce, you know what I mean? So does anybody do that, put plain flour in their sauce to thicken up the sauce? But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with, I'm going to just put in probably 2 heaped tablespoons, so like that. And then another one like that. Oh, Well done.
I'm done fat.
Hey?
I'm done fat.
Oh, thank you for telling me. Okay. You did a big one. Oh, lovely. Thank you for telling me. That's brilliant. Absolutely bonkers. I'm telling you, Fizz. I'm just going to use this. I think that's all right. Just put that there. Let's see what it's looking like. Oh, looking delicious. Okay, so I'm going to add this in. Okay, and then I'm going to add some water as well, just to get the rest of that out, and just so I can let it cook for a little bit. So I'm going to do put some water in it. I just probably filled it up to 300 mils, and then I'm just going to let it cook on high heat. I'm making chicken and mushroom pie, so I'm just going to let it cook on high heat for a bit, just to thicken up a bit more. And yeah, so I'm just going to let that cook on high heat for a bit. So I put the lid on, kept it on high heat. Where? Oh, thank you. You can have that. That's empty now. You can play with it. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it on high. Okay, 1 minute. I'm just going to leave it on high heat with the lid on and just let that thicken up a bit. So yeah, and I'll be back in a bit. Before I actually leave it to cook for a bit, I am going to put in the salt and pepper. So it's always best to start off with less, and then obviously if you need more, you put it in and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a teaspoon, but it's not heaped. Should I risk that? Okay. And then pepper. Yeah, just eyeball it. If I need to add more in, I'll add more in, but yeah. So I'm going to mix it up. So as you see, because I've mixed the flour with the gravy, it's not lumpy. There's no lumps of flour in it, where if you had poured it in, the flour straight into this, you would have found it a lot of like air bubbles in the flour, air bubbles, or I think that's what you call it. But yeah, like this, that doesn't happen. So yeah, leave it on high heat. So I think that's done. That's as thick as I want it. So I'm just going to let that cool down now, and it will get thicker as it cools down. So I'm just going to let that cool down like that, and once it's cooled down a bit, then I'm going to put it all into this. I'm so tired. I know what it's called, it's just not coming to my head right now. But yeah, I'm going to put it all in this with the puff pastry and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to let that cool down, go and chill for a bit. Excuse the flour. So I'm just going to put it all together now. So I've got this puff pastry from Asda. I think I said before, is suitable for vegetarians, and it doesn't have alcohol in it. Since I've discovered this, I always get these. I never get the ones which have to roll out, and I can't be bothered to make my own pastry. Okay, so I'm just going to use this, and yeah. By the way, I put the oven on. It's preheating on 180 degrees Celsius, and yeah, so it's on right now while I assemble this. So that's the bottom layer. It's perfect size actually. And then I'll use this for the top layer. So I'm just gonna get the thingamajig. I have to use my sleeve because I can't find the cloth that I just had before. Yeah, I'm just gonna pour it in. I like to practically dissolve the mushrooms, to be honest. Like you can't really see them. I love mushrooms, but I love them dissolved in the chicken and mushroom pie. And my husband doesn't like chewing the mushrooms. He doesn't like the feeling. So the more I like cook them and make them go basically nothing, it's just little pieces. I'm just making these so like all sticks together. I'm just doing this on the side, like rolling it up, and then I'm going to use a fork to like press it down a bit more, and I'm going to use a fork to make holes as well. Okay, just going to get a fork and you'll see what I do. I'll just do this with the fork, press it down on the side so it kind of sticks on the side. Then I'm going to poke holes with the fork, because you should always, so the steam can come out, otherwise it might go pop. Oh, got a hold of a chicken. Because I didn't let the, because I'm running late, I didn't let the, because I'm running late, I didn't let the chicken cool down enough, so that's why this is a bit like this, by the way. I think that's enough holes. Yeah, I think that's more than enough. Don't you? Do you think that's more than enough? I think there is. I'm just going over the top. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is stick that in the oven. I'll let you know at the end how long I left it in the oven for. I don't know like off my head, but basically when it's golden brown on the top, it's ready, and the bottom should be cooked as well, which usually is. Usually when the top is cooked, the bottom's cooked, like the filling's cooked already. I think roughly 20 minutes, but I will let you know. I will time it. So yeah, I'm gonna stick that in the oven now. And yeah, that's dinner sorted. So you can have this with mashed potato, salad, or chips. You can have veg on the side. You can have this with whatever side you want. You can even have it on its own. My husband does like having it on his own. I like to have it with chips because I love the sauce on the chips. But yeah, you want chips as well? Okay, all right, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna stick that in the oven now. The pie is ready. Look at. I think where I put the chicken in while it was hot, this is why this happened, because the pastry went too soft, so it sunk a little bit, but it's fine. Come, Shaka. Oh, so excited. Oh. Okay, ready? Oh no, it's not working out the way I want it to. You're hungry. Is it hot?
No.
Nice, yeah? Nice?